This COVID-19 pandemic has really changed everything around the world. From a basic routinary way of living, the celebration of big events has suddenly shifted to new normal. This graduation season is unlike any other in recent memory or history. The COVID-19 pandemic has changed the way students experience this milestone, from drive-through ceremonies to virtual ones. While the tradition of graduation may look a little different this year, one thing remains the same. Graduates are about to embark on an exciting new chapter of their lives filled with new adventures, new challenges, and new growth. And now, the time has come. The most exciting and extremely awaited part of our dearest students and parents. On this day, students finally get their hard work's results. At last, another part of their story is about to unfold. And as we go through the challenges and obstacles brought by COVID-19 pandemic, Bolingit Elementary School, together with all its stakeholders, collaboratively worked together in the quest for quality education in the midst of this pandemic. We proudly present the school year 2020 to 2021 virtual graduation ceremony with the theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. The depth and basic education learning continuity plan has been strongly supported to all schools in order to cater our clientele in the new normal education platform. In particular, Bolingit Elementary School conveyed its own support to this depth of vision and mission to sustain the quality of education though in the modular distance learning. At this moment, may we acknowledge the top officials whose dynamic leadership made this school year possible. The Department of Education Deputy Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones, Regional Director Dr. Tolentino G. Aquino, Assistant Regional Director Sir Ronald B. Castillo, and of course our top officials in the Division's office, Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Lourdes D. Servito, Assistant School Division Superintendent Dr. Mariluan Sardenas, Chief Curriculum Implementation Division Dr. Editha R. Quiros, Chief School Governance Operation Division Dr. William R. Q. Gloria, Administrative Officer 5 Mr. Nelson V. Peralta, Public School District Supervisor Dr. Milagros P. Fernandez, our School Principal in Bolingit Elementary School, Ma'am Emilita G. Peralta, our Head Teacher in Bolingit Elementary School, Ma'am Maribel P. Salvador, the two Master Teachers in Bolingit Elementary School, yours truly, Susan B. Fernandez and Mrs. Raquel R. Alarcon, my fellow teachers, barangay officials headed by Barangay Captain Honorable Rosa P. Salangad, PDA officers led by PDA President Kagawad Romeo B. Sanchez, my dear parents, graduates, and completers, good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant and joyous viewing to all. At this juncture, may we all put ourselves in the spirit of patriotism as we listen to our national anthem, to be followed by the opening prayer and the singing of the regional, Pangasinan, and division hymn through audiovisual presentation.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Tayang magiliw, pera sa silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dibdib ay buhay.
a grateful heart, give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because He's given Jesus Christ, His Son. Give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because He's given Jesus Christ, His Son. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich, because of what the Lord has done for us. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich, because of what the Lord has done for us. Give thanks. Give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because He's given Jesus Christ, His Son. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich, because of what the Lord has done for us. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich, because of what the Lord has done for us. Give thanks.
Mountains and the rivers, through the plains and winding trails, to the shores where breezes linger. That's the place I love so well. The home of men who love her, men who died to keep us free, men who told you about the weather, and we want to never be. Region 1, oh Region 1, there's no better place I see. Region 1, oh Region 1, dearest home by far to me. Here I learn my lessons, in her veils I work and play. She has kept me safe and happy as I live on day by day. To other lands I wander as I search for wealth and fame. Region 1, oh Region 1, there's no better place I see. Region 1, oh Region 1, dearest of my heart to me.
Katandayongi, Pangasinan ya binabi. Deun mo tani aligwas, diuragep ko lawas. Dan puso Pangasinan, agkanalingwanan. Luyak ko yani yanagan, bedegdakan yaman. Mantuan nalikwas mula kaya nengela, kasih paluri mapula. Say pangkakasakri na kay nalilik na, labut ka na mabresika. Say dayak mundak no'y dakukkan sayaman, sedena kapalan ngayon. Karunang tansamping mo Pangasinan, Oriental lawas Bantayan. Lawas takan ikang duro Pangasinan, Arwen ka
formally open the program, let us lend our ears to Mrs. Maribel P. Salvador, Bolingit Elementary School's Head Teacher 3 for her welcoming remarks, to be followed by a heartwarming inspirational messages coming from our school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Lourdes D. Servito, our Public Schools District Supervisor, Dr. Milagros B. Fernandez, our very own Principal 3, Miss Emilita G. Peralta, the Bolingit San Carlos City Pangasinan Punong Barangay Honorable Rosa P. Salangad, and FPTA President Kagawad Romeo B. Sanchez.
A writer once said, "Challenges make you more responsible. Always remember that life without struggle is a life without success. Don't give up and learn not to quit." Our City Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Lourdes D. Servito, our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Marilu N. Cardenas, Public Schools District Supervisor, Dr. Milagros B. Fernandez, our Principal, Ma'am Emilita G. Peralta, Barangay Officials, headed by Barangay Captain Rosa Salangad, PTA Officials, headed by Kagawad Romeo B. Sanchez, our two master teachers, Mrs. Raquel R. Alarcon and Mrs. Susan B. Fernandez, fellow teachers, members of the graduating class, parents, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to all. Graduation will always be a time to celebrate accomplishments, a time to be happy because all the sacrifices and struggles of both parents and learners are to be rewarded. A time to be joyous because all is well, that we are all conquerors and survivors, that we had finished another school year with flying colors. As Senator Orwin Hatch said, graduation is not the end, it's the beginning. It's the beginning of a greater responsibility that our graduates will face. But nevertheless, be strong, be fearless, believe that anything is possible when you have the right people there to support you, our parents. And moreover, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our virtual graduation, school year 2020-2021. God bless and mabuhay!
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. Maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning and you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So, congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face to face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. We tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
It is with great pleasure and admiration that I convey my best wishes and profound felicitations to all the graduates, completers, and academic awardees of the school year 2020-2021. The efforts you have exerted to accomplish your academic tasks in the difficult times are something worthy of praises. Graduation and moving up ceremonies are the much awaited events in the life of every learner, as they represent the golden times of reaching higher education and achieving dreams and aspirations. Definitely, the road you have taken is rough, but all the struggles are worth considering, as they are the first few steps that will define your future success. Indeed, finishing this challenging school year during these trying times of COVID-19 pandemic is remarkable, since it has been inevitable to face and accept the new normal landscape of education. It has been a school year of extraordinary hard work, dedication, and passion for all school leaders, teachers, learners, and parents in dealing and coping with chosen learning delivery modality to meet the most essential educational requirements. While it is admittedly difficult, you may take it positively as you have been given the opportunity to adapt to difficulties that have strengthened your innate potentials. Likewise, the incessant motivation and support of parents towards the seemingly thorny road to success caused by the global health crisis, as well as the strict obedience to various health and safety protocols, have enormously pitched in to this moment of your graduation and completion. My dear graduates, completers, and awardees, you have just marked another significant milestone in your continued quest for excellence and successful future. Certainly, more challenges will still come your way. However, to hurdle this, you should stay focused and always remember that your dreams are within reach when you are determined and committed to realize them. My beloved parents, community officials, and other stakeholders, accept our heartfelt gratitude for the victory we have achieved today. Thank you for being an effective and efficient partners of the Department of Education in the implementation of distance learning. Your untiring support is a deeper reflection of the unconditional love you have bestowed to the learners through the years. Undoubtedly, you have greatly taken part in realizing the goals and objectives of DepEd's pivot to quality education under the Sulong Edukalidad program. Our sincere commendations to all our DepEd officials, the school administrators, faculty members, and non-teaching staff for providing the highest degree of service para sa bata, para sa bayan. Finally, with this happy celebration of your graduation and completion, it is with confidence to say that you have given our team for this year, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, a very special meaning. Congratulations and have a wonderful graduation day and moving up ceremonies.
Distinguished guest of honor speaker, our school's division superintendent, Dr. Lourdes D. Servito, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Marilu N. Cardenas, Dr. Edita Arpridas, DCID Chief, Mr. Villamor Q. Gloria, the SGOD Chief, Mr. Nelson V. Firalta, the Administrative Officer 5, Barangay Council officials headed by the Barangay Captain, PT officials under the leadership of the PT President, parents and other stakeholders, teaching and non-teaching personnel headed by the school principal, graduates and completers, friends, visitors, ladies and gentlemen, good day to each and everyone. It is with pride and great honor that I extend my heartfelt congratulations and profound greetings to all the graduates, completers, and academic awardees of the school year 2020-2021. Graduation and moving up ceremonies are the important events in the life of every learner as it marks one step towards the achievement of their goals. Despite this struggling school year amid COVID-19 pandemic, school heads, teachers, parents, and other stakeholders were actively engaged to inculcate education in the minds and hearts of the learners because education must continue as Secretary Biones emphasized. With commitment, hard work, and dedication with the distance learning modality, learners, with the guidance of their parents, were able to surpass this risky situation with strict compliance of the IETF health protocols and everyday undertakings, especially education-related activities. My dear graduates and completers, which duly confirm today, your sacrifices paid off with the cooperation of your parents as learning facilitators. Stay focused, determined, and keep a little prayer to fulfill your dreams. My beloved parents, you did a big part in the educational endeavor of our children. Thank you very much for the partnership you accorded to the Department of Education. Your contribution in line with the educational battle of our learners is vital in the mandate of the DepEd Sulong Edukalidad. May I commend the school heads, teaching staff, and non-teaching personnel for providing excellent services with a heart para sa bata, para sa bayan. Lastly, this happy and momentous celebration of your graduation and completion is with great pleasure and confidence that you have given our theme for this year, strengthening the quality of education amid COVID-19 pandemic, a very special meaning. Congratulations and have a happy, healthy, and meaningful graduation and moving up ceremony. Thank you and good day.
Our school's division superintendent, Dr. Lourdes De Servito, the assistant school's division superintendent, Dr. Marilu N. Cardenas, curriculum implementation division chief, Dr. Edita R. Pridast, school governance operation division chief, Dr. Villamor Q. Gloria, Administrative Officer 5, Mr. Nelson V. Peralta, our Public Schools District Supervisor in District 1A, Dr. Milagros P. Fernandez, Barangay Councils of the service areas of Bolingit Elementary School, the Bolingit Barangay Council, headed by Barangay Captain Rosa P. Kasalangad, Cruz Barangay Council, headed by Barangay Captain Leonardo Bandong, Manzon Barangay Council, headed by Barangay Captain Ernesto Garcia, the Parents Teachers Association under the strong leadership of Barangay Kagawad Romeo B. Sanchez, co-workers, beloved parents, completers and graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good day to everyone. The school year has been a very challenging year to all of us. We were thrown into thunderstorm of uncertainty and irregularities. We are living and embracing the new normal, wearing of face masks, keeping social distancing, and staying at home. In an effort to hurdle the obstacles and threats amid the COVID-19, we remain steadfast in strengthening the quality of education. This resulted to slapping the first heavy tool against our educational system. The Department of Education then continued its quest and prompted all schools to continue learning despite the restrictions on face-to-face classes. It was challenging on the part of teachers, more so on the part of the parents, to ensure that their children would receive quality education. With the unwavering support of our parents and other stakeholders, we were able to cater the basic education learning continuity program as we adopted the modular distance learning with self-learning modules as the main resources of learning, supplemented with the online and offline resources, radio-based instruction, and DepEd programs. The distribution and retrieval of modules and communication lines to the parents and learners were opened. I would like to congratulate our dear completers and graduates for finishing your basic education. Ready to take off on your next journey. You are all achievers and survivors. You survived the ordeal of being resilient. Resilience made you cherish the small yet important aspects of your life. Your hard work has finally paid off. At this moment, harvest the fruit of your sacrifices, which is quality education. Savor the sweet memories you had with your peers, friends, and teachers, who in one way or another inspire and enlighten you in your studies. Likewise, I share happiness with our academic awardees. May you continue to lead as epitome of excellence. I salute the parents and guardians who serve as learning facilitators of their children, whom have painstakingly invested time and effort in a bid to continue learning. Your never-ending love and encouragement to your children's education is a pillar of their success. May I also commend the strong partnership and engagement of the Parents Teachers Association and the barangay councils and the whole community of Bolingit, Cruz, and Manson for your active response to all our needs in support to this new normal learning platform. Finally, may I convey my profound gratitude to our co-mentors who play a vital role in nurturing you towards becoming our future leaders. This is a manifestation of their noble deeds. Kudos to graduates of Batch 2021. I wish you good luck, aim high, and follow your dreams. Congratulations and God bless you all.
At the onset, let me extend my warmest greetings and congratulations to the 2021 graduating class of Bolingit Elementary School. Congratulations! Likewise to the proud parents, teachers, and school officials for doing a job well done for this school year despite the pandemic situation of our country. Your graduation is an achievement that you can be proud of. Therefore, it is something that you have to celebrate even it is simple way. Your hardship is dealing with your modular situation. The patience and the support of your parents is worth waiting for the final step of your achievement. The parents are also commended for a job well done, for the support and assistance extended to their children in their modular activities in school. Wala nang face-to-face classroom ang mag-aaral at mga guro. Ito ay hindi naging hadlang upang maiparating sa inyo ang tamang pamamaraan ng pagtuturo. Sana maging alerto kayong mga mag-aaral sa tamang paraan upang mapulot kung ano ang tama para sa ikauunlad ng ating bayan. Magsama-sama sana tayong manalangin na sana ay manumbalik na tayo sa normal na kalagayan upang maipagpatuloy natin ang ating pangarap na magkaroon ng tamang edukasyon para sa ipagtatagumpay ng inyong pangarap. Again, may the Lord grant us strength, good health, and keep us always safe for a better community. Congratulations and cheers to everyone. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
To our school's division superintendent, Dr. Lourdes D. Servito, our assistant schools division superintendent, Dr. Marilo N. Cardenas, CID Chief, Dr. Edita R. Fritas, SGOD Chief, Dr. Villamor R. Gloria, our PSDS in District 1A, Dr. Milagros B. Fernandez, our Principal of Bolingit Elementary School, Miss Emelita G. Peralta, Mrs. Maribel D. Salvador, our Head Teacher, my co-barangay officials of Bolingit, headed by our newly appointed punong barangay, Mrs. Rosa P. Salangat, my co-PTA officers, Bolingit Elementary School teaching staff, my dear parents, my dear completers, a victorious day to all. It is honor and pride to be part of this moving up ceremony. From the outset, may I extend my grand salute to the completers and the achievers, but most especially to the very supportive parents who unselfishly give their efforts to the Department of Education's advocacy amidst this crisis we are facing right now. Minamahal kong mga mag-aaral, ngayon ang simula ng inyong unti-unting pag-akyat upang abutin ang inyong mga pangarap. Sadyang napakahirap ng ating ginawang pag-aaral sa ating bagong sistema ng edukasyon dahil sa nangyayaring pandemya sa buong mundo. Ngunit napagtagumpayan natin ang unang taong pagsubok na ito. Lahat ay nagsakripisyo, mga guro, mga magulang at higit sa lahat ay kayong mga mag-aaral. Lagi ninyong tatandaan na sa pag-abot ng inyong mga pangarap ay may kaakibat na pagsubok, hamon at sakripisyo. Ngunit inyong pakatandaan na nandiyan ang Diyos na handang tumulong sa inyo at gawin nyo din naman ang nararapat. Sa mga magulang, huwag nawa tayong magsawang sumuporta at lumabay sa ating mga minamahal na anak. Muli, sa ngalan ng General Parents Teachers Association, ako ay malugod na bumabati sa inyong mga magsisipagtapos. Congratulations at mabuhay po kayo.
Now, let us proceed to the presentation of the school's officials, teachers, guests, parents, and awardees. Now, let me present the Bolingit Elementary School teaching staff. School officials, Principal Miss Amelita G. Peralta, Head Teacher Mrs. Maribel D. Salvador, Administrative Officer 2 Mrs. Bella L. Covili, Master Teachers yours truly Susan B. Fernandez and Mrs. Raquel R. Alarcon, ALS Teacher Mrs. Remelin Bandong, Kindergarten Advisors Mrs. Margie S. de Guzman and Mrs. Janice L. Tamaro. For Grade 1 Advisors, we have Mrs. Virgiliza P. de los Reyes, Mrs. Melissa P. Aquino, and Mrs. Jelly L. Peralta. For Grade 2 Advisors, we have Mrs. Elena B. Macaraeg, Mrs. Ivy C. Frias, Mrs. Nora A. Salvador, and Mrs. Marilu A. Tambawan. For Grade 3 Advisors, we have Mrs. Lolita S. Peralta, Mrs. Gloria S. Carino, Mrs. Liza Vera P. Cayago. To our Grade 4 Advisors, we have Mrs. Raquel R. Alarcon, Mrs. Consuelo L. Donida, and Mrs. Salome C. Salvador. To our Grade 5 Advisors, we have Mrs. Maria Sheila Carla C. Agres, Mrs. Giselle M. Ignacio, Mrs. Eileen B. Lunida, and yours truly, Susan B. Fernandez. To our Grade 6 Advisors, Mrs. Sonia G. Cayabiao, Mrs. Marites M. Simeon, and Mrs. Maribel A. Cunha. To our Relieving Teachers, Ms. Marisol C. Fernandez, Mrs. Bernadette P. Venoya, Mrs. Christina B. Munoz, and Mr. Edwin Q. Vandiga.
We now come to the presentation of the candidates for graduation to be presented by our principal, Ms. Emelita G. Peralta, and the acceptance by our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Lourdes D. Servito.
Dr. Lourdes De Servito, our Schools Division Superintendent, Madam, may I have the honor to present to you 104 candidates for graduation for the school year 2020-2021. 62 are males and 42 are females. I certify that they have successfully completed all the requirements for the K-12 basic education program as prescribed by the Department of Education in the elementary level. I therefore recommend for their confirmation as graduates effective the 16th day of July 2021, and they be bestowed with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Secretary of the Department of Education, Dr. Leonor Magtoles Briones, and by the strong recommendation of your principal that you have successfully completed all the requirements prescribed under the K-12 curriculum of the department, I now accept and confirm you as graduates for school year 2020-2021. Congratulations!
My dear friends, presenting to you the graduates of Bolingit Elementary School, batch 2020-2021. Starting with, we have grade 6 Carnation, Mrs. Sonia G. Kayabyab, Advisor. Mrs. Marites and Simeon. Grade 6 Auditorium, Mrs. Maribel A. Cano. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present to you the cream of the crop, Batch 2021. To start with, Alices Genoises C. Agris with high honors, son of Mr. Arnold B. Agris and Miss Maria Sheila Carla L. Carungay. Miss Dinah F. Mamaradlo with high honors, daughter of Mr. Michael L. Mamaradlo and Miss Desiree C. Frias. Nabiha Amara E. Bandong with honors, daughter of Miss Rosalie E. Bandong. Renzo Miguel P. Crisostomo with honors, son of Mr. John Michael B. Crisostomo and Miss Anadine C. Pico. Noel Estrada with honors, son of Miss Russell F. Estrada. Chris Angelo C. Kinagon with honors, son of Miss Christina R. Casidsid. Rochelle May C. Velasquez with honors, daughter of Mr. Romulo A. Velasquez Jr. and Miss Michelle V. Corpus. Maureen Catrice R. Vigilia with honors, daughter of Mr. Nelson N. Vigilia and Miss Catherine C. Reyes.
Let us now hear the message from the representative of the awardees, Mitch Dinah F. Mamaradlo, with high honors. To be followed by the pledge of loyalty of Alices Noises C. Agris with high honors.
The most awaited moment which everyone has enthusiastically been looking forward to has finally come. Gladly welcome this day with cheer. Moving up is a lot more to be thankful for. It is indeed a great joy for us, since the day marks a big achievement, for we have finished the first step of our education. Our esteemed guest of honor and speaker, our respected Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Lourdes D. Servito, our Motherly Head of District 1A, Dr. Milagros B. Fernandez, our very own Principal, Ma'am Emilita G. Peralta, our very humble Head Teacher, Ma'am Maribel D. Salvador, PTA and barangay officials, our two competent master teachers, Ma'am Raquel R. Alarcon and Ma'am Susan B. Fernandez. Bolingit Elementary Teaching Force, our great parents, fellow graduates, friends, ladies and gentlemen, a blessed day to all. It is indeed a great honor and privilege to be here representing the graduates today in our most precious and memorable event as a sign of our success in the first layer of education, the elementary level. I firmly believe that we are so blessed by God to continue our education despite of the pandemic and barriers that we face. The Department of Education, our teachers, and parents made a way not to stop our learning by providing and giving us what we need through learning modality system and help us to strive hard and be determined enough to reach our goals. Most likely, we have the eagerness to continue even in time of crisis. We must have the hope and trust in God, the one who takes care of us. As long as we have faith in Him and do our part, we will surely succeed. In our long years of stay in our alma mater, we began to change, explore things, and gain much experience. Fellow graduates, it is true that this day we realize a dream, but this is not the end, but rather it is only the beginning of greater challenges and trials of our educational life. However, with the knowledge, skills, talents, and values, and by the grace of God, we are now ready to face such challenges, difficulties, and trials ahead of us. According to former DepEd Secretary Jesly Lapus, while you are still young, aim high and dream big. Strive hard to reach your goals in life. We should build our strengths by the help of God to make our future better and more productive.
And right at this moment, I feel very blessed and have joy in my heart. So that on behalf of my fellow graduates, I want to thank God and all the people who have been part of our journey in this chapter of our life, in times of success and in times of failures.
Una sa lahat, gusto kong pasalamatan ang Panginoon dahil kung wala ang Diyos, wala din ako. At sa Kanya nanggagaling ang lahat. Salamat sa Diyos sa binibigay niyang magandang kalusugan at sa lahat ng mga biyayang natatanggap. Sa aking mga magulang, maraming salamat sa pagmamahal, pagtitiis at pagsuporta sa aking pag-aaral. Alam namin hindi namin mababayaran ang iyong sakripisyo, ngunit gagawin namin ang aming makakaya upang mapag-aral ng mabuti. Sapagkat alam namin ang edukasyon ang tanging maipapamana ninyo sa amin na hindi mananakaw ng ninuman. Nagpapasalamat din ako sa pagtanggap ninyo sa akin dito sa Paralang Elementarya ng Bolingit upang may pagpatuloy ko ang aking pag-aaral. Ay laking pasasalamat ko sa punong guro na si Ginang Risngit, Ninong Alvin Pukis at pinakamamahal kong guro na si Ginang Elena Macaraeg. Sa aming pinakamamahal na punong guro na si Binibining Emilita G. Peralta, ang head teacher na si Ginang Maribel D. Salvador, ang pinakamasipag at pinakamabait na coach namin sa pag-MC, Ginang Marte Simeon, ang aking mga advisors at subject teachers sa grade 6 na sina Madam Maribel Cano, Madam Sonia Kayabyab, Madam Marte Simeon at Sir Edwin Bintigar, at sa lahat ng mga naging guro ko sa Paralang Elementarya ng Bolingit. Sa inyo, aming mga guro, kayo ang aming bayani. Salamat sa inyong pasyensya, sakripisyo at tiyaga sa pagtuturo. Salamat sa paghubog niyo sa amin at sa mga katangi-tangi pag-uugali. You filled us with great knowledge. You made us better individuals. Sa inyong lahat, mahal kong mga kaklase, nagpapasalamat ako sa mga alaalang naiwan. Ito man ay mga tampuhan at minsan hindi pagkakaintindihan. Ngunit sa kabila nito, mas marami pa ding magagandang alaala at karanasan na maaari kong baunin at ingatan sa aking puso. Mahal kong mga kaklase at mga kaibigan, ako po ang tularan ninyo na isang batang mahirap lamang ang pinagmulan. Ngunit ang kahirapan ay hindi hadlang sa ating minimthi sa buhay. To our dear alma mater, thank you for serving us our educational shelter for a number of years. The lessons we have learned are absolutely
Incomparable.
As we joyously honor this momentous event with the graduates, would like to bid goodbye to all of you. It is really painful to depart, but we have to seek a greater life. Fellow graduates, let us then sacrifice to be apart from each other and see the greater world ahead of us. I challenge every one of you to do good every now and then. Remember, we are the hope of our fatherland, and for this, we should strive positively and continue our studies so that when we come back to the alma mater, she will be very proud to see us successful in life. Congratulations and God bless.
Raise your right hand and follow after me. We, the graduates of 2020-2021, believing in the noble ideas of Bolingit Elementary School, realizing that her honor and prestige rest on her graduates, do hereby pledge to demonstrate in our lives high standards of discipline, loyalty, and service, to commit ourselves to bring honor and glory to our parents, to alma mater, to God, and to our country, and to uphold faithfully the noble ideals for which the Bolingit Elementary stands for. So help us God.
Now, let us hear from our very own Principal 3, Miss Emelita G. Peralta, for their closing remarks.
Our strong partnership and teamwork with all the stakeholders in the community played a crucial role in providing quality learning opportunities and meaningful experiences to our school children. Ito po ang pagbibigay ng kalidad na edukasyon upang makamit ang magandang kinabukasan na nararapat para sa ating mga anak. This is our greatest legacy, to mold the minds and the hearts of this young generation. In behalf of Bolingit Elementary School, our heartfelt gratitude to all our stakeholders who took part in the realization and success of all school programs and projects. Your guidance, support, and sacrifices to the education of your children inspired us to work even better. To the PTA, barangay officials, SK, alumni, maraming salamat po. Naway pagpalain po kayo ng poong may kapal. Keep safe and God bless everyone.
We might not be walking across that stage with the cameras flashing. They've been waiting on our day. It's been a journey, hasn't it? I wouldn't trade a moment. No, I wouldn't change a moment. I'm who I am because of you. Whether we've known each other our whole life or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for the time we put in, getting us to this moment, so we could get to this moment. We may not be throwing our caps in the air, but our spirit will rise anywhere. Remember our hallways filled with memories and friends. I wouldn't trade a moment. No, I wouldn't change a moment. I'm who I am because of you. Whether we've known each other our whole life or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for the good and hard times we've had. They'll get us through life's moments. Yeah, they'll get us through life's moments. If you're over there feeling a little scared about your brand new start, don't get discouraged. Keep showing your courage, 'cause that's who we are. I'm who I am because of you. Whether we've known each other our whole life or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for the times we'll never forget, so we can be in this moment, right here in this moment. I'm grateful for our new beginnings, right here in this moment.
It's the thought of being young when your heart just like a drum, beating louder with nowhere to guard it. When it all seems like it's wrong, sing along to Elton John and to that feeling we're just getting started.
When the nights get colder and the rhythms got you falling behind,
Just dream about that moment when you look